Absolutely. Hey, everybody. We're
Hi.
live. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I have Terri Suzuki from Kigaru Spiritual Journeys and Terri Lee from Pure Visionary Psychic Medium with us here today. And
Mm.
we are so glad to see everybody here in the chat. Kigaru, how are you tonight?
I am doing really well. It's actually a sunny day here in the Seattle, Washington area. It's cold as heck, but it's at least sunny. And that means also it's not snowing or hailing, which you would not believe the amounts of snow and hail we have had here. It just won't stop till today.
Well, I'm really happy to hear that. And I just want to give a quick shout out. If you are watching us on Facebook, we are taking questions from the YouTube chat. So come on over to YouTube, jump on the chat, and we will take your questions. And I would like to say good evening, good afternoon to Terri Lee. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing good. And I just want to say to everybody out there, happy Friday. Ah, and Terry Suzuki, I can so relate to what you're saying because we had 6 inches of snow a few weeks ago on our lovely green grass and my daffodils. Oh, they got crushed, but it's melting today. Yes, we've got a break and it's going to melt, and all that moisture is just going to help everything come back. I've been thinking about doing a series of photos of how my plants, my daffodils got crushed, and then every day go out and take a picture of how they rejuvenated themselves and rose from the frosty ashes, as we would say, to become a beautiful flower because they will survive. They're very
Yeah,
incredible flowers.
I went and picked these just before we went
Oh,
away. And the snow and the hail has not crushed them. Look at this one.
oh my
Oh
gosh.
my
I
gosh.
love that one.
And then I got all my ducks in a row. And look at this
Oh,
beautiful,
look at
beautiful
that.
thing.
Oh,
Beautiful.
is that a tulip?
That's a tulip, and they have green and purple stripes on their leaves. I didn't bring the leaves in, but they're really, really beautiful. And I always wanted to plant some special ones, and I finally did it last fall.
Good girl.
Wow, that's beautiful. You're inspiring me. We'll have to do a close up on that and show everybody. I'd like to say hello to Beth Knight, T Barb.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is moving so fast. Kira
Look at it.
777, Starfish, Butterfly Kisses Healing. Everybody is here. You guys are all here. You guys are all on time. Juno is here. Purple Elephant, Deb H. And Viviane, Epiphany Noel, and Lauren
Hi.
Huntsinger. Sorry, Lauren. Elvira Rose, and more and more. And blessed 1111. Special shout out to you. Hi, how are
Yes.
you?
Yes.
And Sandra P, Miss Charlotte. Oh my gosh, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm so excited. Happy Friday, everybody.
Wow. Whose astrology happenings with Shanas?
Shauna Say, yes.
Shauna say.
Shauna Say,
I
yeah. She was.
Well, how do you do? I've never heard of you before.
She was here on one of our other shows, and welcome back. Nice to see you
Hey,
again. And
does she have a channel?
I did post Kigaru's YouTube link in the chat way up. If the moderators would be able to share that occasionally through the just trying to get back to my occasionally through the show, I would really appreciate that. And I also shared Pure Visionary Terri Lee's channel
You. Thank you.
or link in the comments as well. So I appreciate all the moderators. I just switched over and turned on my YouTube so I could see all the moderators. And we are really, really happy that everybody is here and joining us. We know that your time is very valuable, and there are many other shows that you could watch, and we're just really happy to have you here. While we're waiting for girls, we would like to do some mediumship practice tonight. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Yes.
we can do mediumship, and it would be with your loved ones who have transitioned, including pets. And if you could please include the name and the relationship, it would just help us to get there faster for messages from your loved ones and pets. I didn't write pets on there, but and please use caps and emojis with your questions that'll or with your requests for messages that would really help us out. And if you want to throw in a spirit guide one in there, we're not going to say no to spirit guides, but we're
Oh,
really
yeah.
wanting to practice.
Thumbs up for the guides.
We're really wanting to practice on that mediumship.
Yeah.
So, Terri Lee, I have to say, I am a big fan of yours on Facebook, and you have the most
Yeah.
beautiful pictures.
Uh-oh.
She had a little video of the robin, and the robin couldn't
Um,
eat anything because of the snow, and she put blueberries out because she read that robins, and this robin was eating the blueberries, and she filmed the whole thing. I was captivated. It would go viral, girlfriend. Let's
Oh,
get
well, maybe I
let's
need to do that. It was an interesting relationship with him because I do have a big picture window in my living room, and the snow was falling, and I was trying to be very grateful for it. But I looked out and I saw the robin standing out in the middle of the street, just looking at my yard like, what the heck am I supposed to do now? And I realized, oh my God, all the other birds I'm feeding at my bird feeders, but the robin doesn't eat that. He needs worms, right? And so then I saw him later at my bird bath that he'd been enjoying for a few days. He was loving that bird bath before the snow came. And then he's standing on the bird bath just looking at me like, what's happening? And I'm like, I got to do something. I just have to. So I looked it up and they said, yeah, blueberries. And I had blueberries and I threw them out on my patio. And yeah, as Jean said, he macked down on the blueberries. And
Who
I
knew
love
they
it.
had blueberries?
I wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, well, we have wild mountain blueberries here, so I'm sure they eat them here. But thank you very much, Jean. It was a lot of fun. I love my little world outside my window.
Yeah, yeah. And not only that, but I also saw that I'm on Facebook. So I like to do a little research on there. I also saw that you shared a memory of a beautiful raccoon in a tree, almost posing for you. And if anybody doesn't know, in
Oh.
Terri Lee's past life, she was a photographer. So this is why she does these pictures and videos so well.
Yeah. Seems like it was a past life. I was over at my girlfriend's house. We were having one of these. It was probably a Friday or Saturday afternoon. Girls come over and have a glass of wine. Let's all have chat, have some cheese, right? And so we're just talking away. And I look over and here's this little guy just totally engaged in what we were doing on the other side of the window and watching us. And we were laughing. I'm sure we were making a lot of giggling noises that attracted it. And yeah, he was right there in my window. It was, or in her window, actually. And I grabbed my camera and took a picture. Yeah, good memory.
It was a really cute shot, and it tugged at my heart for sure. It was lovely. And Terri, and I'm not following. I'm not seeing as much.
I have my personal page, and a lot of the people in the chat are friends of my personal page, but I rarely put stuff out.
Yeah.
So I need to start a Kigaru
Yeah.
spiritual journeys page
Yeah, you
and
should.
put some stuff out. I have recently got requests from my family. A few family members are starting to follow me, and they're like, "We really need more corgi. We need more corgi." And I'm like, "Okay, corgi. I'm going to have to get down on the ground because that's where the corgi is,
Aw.
and do some things. I don't know. We'll figure out how to get the corgi in."
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that on YouTube, when we're doing these really high intensity type of readings, it's really nice to break it up with some pets and some, just tongue in cheek kind of videos. So I'd like to maybe inspire you girls to do something like that, as well as maybe let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
You have such beautiful, you always find the most beautiful pictures to put up, the most spiritual looking ones with the most outrageous colors. They're so beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I do I'd like to go back to my page and see all of my videos and have it be appealing. And you can see I love golds and oranges and yellows and warm colors. Although it's green and cool all right behind me. Well, that's funny. Well, we have a couple of questions to get started with. So let's go ahead and get started with astrology happenings with Shauna Say. She would like a message from her father, Tom. And this is perfect. Thank you very much for following the recommend or the requests here, that it's in caps and it's the relationship and the name. And that's all we need to know. That's wonderful. I appreciate that. And oh my gosh, these comments keep flying in. Okay. All right. So I think actually, you know what? I think we may be holding off on the questions. And I know it's only 5 minutes in, but if the moderators might be able to just remind people to hold off on their questions at this point until we get through some. I'm sorry, girls. Wow, that was fast. So Shauna Say's father, Tom.
Shauna, say if you're in the chat, which I think you are, we just saw you. Could you confirm, did he have a job that had something to do with highways or travel, but I feel like some sort of engineering job, or that would be interesting to know.
I'm getting a very kind-hearted, introverted, introspective type of energy. Had a lot of thoughts to himself and maybe liked music, really liked to, wasn't very outgoing, but had a lot of intellect going on. He was very cerebral, is what I'm getting. Very gentle man, very kind man.
I immediately, excuse me, got a lot of pink. As that pink rushes in, it always tells me there's a very, very, very loving soul, very gentle, very kind. I'm sensing a really, like you said, a tall person and a quiet person. Not that he was shy, but that he was very thoughtful. Not the kind of guy that would just speak whatever came into his head. Try to get more visual.
She said he owned a flower shop.
Oh, how lovely. How lovely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
I could definitely see him doing that. Okay, what message do you have, Tom? Now that we have Tom?
Yeah, I think we got him.
What is your message for your daughter, Shauna Say? He says you make him proud. He says you're representing the family and the lineage honorably. He must be a very proud man, as far as what his ethnicity was. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Very proud of his heritage, let's say that, and is proud of you, and that you honor him and the family and the heritage. Not sure if something was passed down to you, any traits or
Dancing. I'm hearing dancing. I don't know if he was a dancer or you are dancing, but I'm just hearing dancing. I'm hearing beautiful music. I believe he was a lover of the arts. Is what I'm sensing. He's shaking his head. Yeah.
she
Uh,
says he was very thoughtful. We loved listening to music
that is
in the car
beautiful,
together.
beautiful music. There you go. Mhm, mhm.
I'm going to stick with the travel that I saw, the open road, and I feel like maybe he's saying, let your soul travel, let your soul, see beautiful art, hear beautiful music, look at beautiful flowers, and let your soul travel. Let,
Mm.
that is part of the way that you acknowledge him and that he acknowledges you. He puts these things in front of you to see, to remind you of him.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay. He's saying, I always loved your light. I always loved your light. And now I can join my light with you more closely, more often. And we can have joy together and know that I'm with you. And I keep seeing dancing. So he's either telling you to dance or if you're thinking about dancing, take some dancing lessons. He's just full of laughter and love for you and a joyful heart in being able to be so close to you now, like a breath away.
That just gives me chills.
I just got chills.
That's beautiful. Thank you. She says he loved long car trips.
Trips.
Thank you very much, Shamasea. And I just wanted to shout out one more time to anybody who's just joining us on Facebook. We are taking questions from the chat on YouTube. So come on over to YouTube and join us here. We do have a couple of questions lined up, but we may have one or two available at the end. So let's go on to the next one.
That was really nice.
So we have Epiphany Noel. Hi, Epiphany Noel. Thanks for joining us. Wondering what my spirit team would like me to know this full moon. Wow.
Full moon. Mm-hmm.
And she has a bunch of animal emojis and flower emojis. Lovely. Epiphany Noel's spirit team.
I love that name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right away, I got this vision of and mind you, I'm doing this on a phone. It's teeny tiny, so I couldn't see her emojis, but I just saw this riot. I mean, riot of little earth energies and fairies and gnomes and I almost hear the words. It's just really a weird thing to say, but it's almost like not rage, but they want you to have the most outrageous time. They want you to celebrate like the gnomes and fairies would do, where they just would kick it all out and kick up a little dirt as they dance around. And I'm just seeing kind of a riot. So I think they want you to join them doing it.
That sounds like fun. There's certainly, your guides are very bold. I mean, they sort of like came right up to me. And I'm feeling some exciting surprises, maybe coming from this riot. Who knows, right? Yeah, surprises. Sweet surprises is what I'm hearing. So surprises that would relate closely to your heart and your nature. Sweet surprises are ahead.
Wow.
That sounds
That's
good.
beautiful.
I'm gonna get a card.
So, Epiphany Noel, your guides want you not to waste a moment, not to let another moment go by that you don't feel and express your highest expression. They want you to live life to the fullest. They want you to live every day with exuberance and attitude and um, just really, really follow your bliss. They want you to raise your vibration and feel that bliss. They want you to live your life as a human to the fullest extent. That's beautiful. They're just urging you. They're urging all of us. This is a message for all of us.
It is a beautiful
That's for
message.
sure. Well, thanks for that. Thank you very much, Epiphany Noel. That was a good one. So I just wanted to go back a little bit and say that astrology, Shauna said she cried when he said he recognized her light. She said that she loved it so much.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful.
Mhm.
He was
Yeah, that was a
certainly
really
a sweet soul. Very sweet, dear soul.
yeah, a beautiful connection there. Okay, let me just go back and see who we have. Okay. Our next one here is Cosmo's mom. Hi, Cosmo's mom. Thanks for joining us. It's so sweet for you to come on and get on early and ask your question. I really appreciate it. She says, "Hello, ladies. I would love a message from my great grandmother, Grace.
Grandmother.
We were very, very close. Thank you greatly." Her great grandmother, Grace.
That's awesome that you were able
This-
to.
Yeah, this one might be tough for me because I have a great grandmother, Grace, too.
She's going to come in.
No, I might get the wrong Grace here.
Well, Cosmo's mom. Cosmo's mom. And I was just practicing my relationships, and the moms and the aunts sit on the. I have a big dining room table. The moms and the aunts sit on the side, and the grandmothers sit on the ends. And I didn't actually put a place for great grandmothers, so I'm going to have to put them on the end with the grandmothers. Like they have a place of importance. And when I go to my spirit guides for family members and loved ones who have transitioned, the women sit around the dining room table. And if they are either a sibling or a child and it's a female, then they're in the kitchen at the kids' table. So I'll have to find Grace at the dining table at the head of the table. Go ahead. Anybody have anything yet? Mediumship does take another minute we have to call them in and then connect with them, and they give us little hints.
I'm just going to say it. Sweet and sassy. I'm just hearing I'm sassy, but I'm sweet. And she's got the cutest little smile. If this is who I'm tapping into correctly, she's got an adorable smile. Maybe, I don't know, maybe dimples? I don't know. Very, very put together. But a free thinker. What's the word she wants me to use? A free-flowing spirit. She was, this woman is she does what she needs to do, but in her heart, she's just a free thinker, a freewheeling person. So it's like, even if she was supposed to do something, she would do it in her own way, and she put her own twist on it. And I'm hearing that she's very proud of that, and she's very proud of you. And she says, I don't miss you because I'm with you all the time. So don't miss me.
So I'm seeing your great grandmother Grace. I'm kind of seeing mine to the side a little bit too. And she's showing me a little bit about her life. She was a woman of great depth, probably depths you didn't even know about. How that she took care of her family, how she helped them go through hard times. But she's showing me all these things, not because she's saying, oh, I was such a great lady. She's saying, ooh, she's saying the mantle, and she's almost showing me a cloth, goes over to you, to your shoulders.
Oh,
that you're a woman of great depth, that you can call upon her depths. It's unusual. So the cloth that she put over you, it's got these colors beaming up from the earth up, and just like purples and mauves and blues and oranges and yellows, and each of these spikes is some sort of strength, some sort of gift that you already own, but this cloak enhances it, brings it to the forefront for you, protects you. Wow,
wow.
You're protected, and you get the gifts, and she's handing the mantle to you.
Wow, that was beautiful. Beautiful.
Really nice. Really nice. Really good. So what I was getting is I saw her looking into your eyes when you were a little girl, and I saw her just loving you to bits, and you just grinning so big and just thinking the world of her, and the connection between the two of you. And she was a little bit sassy, like Terri said, and she would do funny things, and she would have this presence that just mesmerized you, just amazed you, that you thought of her as awe, because she didn't behave responsibly like your mom, and not responsibly, but like the mom has a little more responsibilities, but the great grandmother could, tell stories and do voices, and be animated and be free spirited, like they said. And she was able to connect with you in your eyes, and soul to soul, she connected with you, and you knew that she could see your true soul, and you could see her true soul, and you both just made each other light up whenever you when she came into the room, or when you came into the room, you both would just light up. And this connection is a soul connection, and you have had lifetimes before. And this is the recognition and the connection that you feel to her, because you've had lifetimes before in different roles. And this is the familiar connection that you feel, and why you kind of sparked, you kind of let each other's lights shine when you were together. It was beautiful what I saw.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
I know, really intense cosmos, Mom. Wow.
Yeah. Very special.
Oh, I think.
That was really, really good one. Really good one. Thank you. So, anybody doing anything special this weekend? Either of you doing something special? Going for a walk? Taking the dog out? What's going on?
Well, not much Easter egg hunting this year. But I think that I'll be taking a walk with my dog. I'm going to make it very special for my mom who's with us this year. So we'll have lots of flowers and sweets and yummy things to eat and just that precious family time together. And yeah, looking forward to it.
I'm kind of doing the same thing. There's not much Easter egg hunting, but I'm going to sneak some Easter baskets over to my grandkids.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then on Sunday, don't we have something fun to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
We will be here live on Sunday. It was an impromptu, and Scott Allen from Spiritual Essence is most likely going to stop by, and Terri Suzuki and myself will be doing some fun Sunday answers, or answering your spiritual questions and spirit guide questions, past loved one messages, requests, and just having a whole lot of fun on Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
so we're looking forward to that. You'll be seeing a whole lot of us this weekend. Okay, so I do have another question here. And this is Carolyn Adams. Hi, Carolyn.
Carolyn.
And she wants to know, I would love to have a message from my grandmother, Ada. Oh, I think it's Ada. That's how you would pronounce that. And she said, and if anybody else wants to come through too. But let's see, her grandmother, Ada, for Carolyn Adams. Guess who's here? Scott just came in. I think it was no accident. Hey, Scott, we just announced that you're going to be with us on Sunday. Sorry, girls, don't mean to interrupt. That's so funny. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Dave Maud. Stories of a Modern Psychic. Hi, you guys. Thanks for stopping by. False Teeth Real Tarot. Wow, Scott Allen, Vivian. Thank you guys for stopping by. This is great. Really great. Excellent.
When I tap into Ada, I'm sensing a very powerful soul, somebody you could always depend on. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, boy, if you had an issue or a problem or you needed help or something needed to get done, she was there. She feels really, really powerful in that she was there to help people and be loving and kind to them. And what she's telling me is that she's giving that feeling about her. And she's saying she's so delighted to see it in you. And she's very, very proud of you and what you're doing and how you're shining your light. She wants you to know. She says, I want you to know. I want you to know without a shadow of a doubt that I am honored to be your grandmother and to see what you're doing and how you're living your life. She's a powerful lady.
Wow.
Ooh, it gave me chills.
Jean, if you have anything, you can go ahead.
Nope, I'm just now dipping in. I was monitoring the chat. Ada for Carolyn. She likes to hang out with you at the house. She tries to teach you to cook. She tries to urge you to cook and inspire you to make homemade meals. She's around you and inspiring you, and is I can see her kind of like in the house, kind of like monitoring you closely. And I'm not sure if you get the inspiration to cook like beef bourguignon or something like that. She really there back in the day, there's a lot more time to make these really beautiful meals. And she's just showing me that she's inspiring you to cook. And this is something that she really loved to do. It was a favorite pastime, and she loved. It was an artistic um, activity, and it was also a meditative type of activity as well. And I see her kind of urging you and maybe nudging you, I guess I could say.
She keeps showing me a little pond, like a little pond that might be in the cleft of a rock in a backyard. And there's like little flower petals on it, you know, like a cherry tree has blossomed a bit. It's a little deeper than I think. And she's showing me like a drop going down, and the expansion of the waves in the water. And she's telling me that sometimes you feel like what you're doing is for naught. And she's telling me that not one of your efforts is wasted.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
That even when it seems like nobody appreciates what you're doing or is not paying that close of attention, yes, that wave keeps going out, not only in this life, but back in lives and forward in lives, and not just your life. So you are doing great work. It seems like these waves also apply to your soul group. So don't feel bad about anything. Don't feel bad about, like, I remember from a week or so ago, you're going on a trip. Everything is rippling out. It's all worthwhile.
Beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I do want to say that, you know, the way she came forward was extremely strong. I feel that there are a lot of people who absolutely loved and adored her. She just came through very strong, and it was beautiful. Beautiful. What a spirit. Lovely.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carolyn.
If I could kind of interject, Jean.
Sure.
If you all didn't catch Jean on my channel last week, we did the first in the series of Walking in Two Worlds. And when I just talked about Grandmother Ada, we talked about how different souls come through and how they feel when they come through. And so I was just reminded of that when I just felt Grandma Ada coming right up, like, you know, here's who I am. She was a strong, powerful, sweet soul. And that was a real treat. Thank you. Thank you for the question.
Yeah. And thank everybody. Thank all of you for allowing us to practice our mediumship skills here with you tonight, and for trusting us with your loved ones, and for allowing us to just touch with that soul. When we feel that person's soul, we can feel your soul. We can connect human to, actually not human, just hold the soul. And it is such a lovely, beautiful, miraculous type of feeling. And we try and convey what we see, what we feel, what we hear, and express this to you as best we can. And we need all the opportunities and all the practice. So if we just want to thank you for allowing us to help you and connect with your loved ones.
Yeah, very, very special. Thank you so much.
Okay, we do have another question if you are ready. And Let's see. We have Squadio Data MJ. Does my brother Danny, who died in mid-December, just passed, have any messages for me? We had afterlife discussions in the recent past. Cool. Squadio Data. Let's see what we come up with for your brother Danny, who just passed in mid-December. We're sorry for your loss.
Yes.
It's even if you had these afterlife discussions, let's see what we can bring through for you. I'm hearing, oh, Danny boy. Oh, Danny boy. I'm calling him in and I'm hearing that.
He's got a lot of energy. Like, yeah, a lot of energy. Woo. Okay.
Ooh,
It's
he
happening.
showed me something really quick. It's not the whole message, but he just showed me, like, you know how you put your hands together to help somebody up on a horse, like an assist. He's like, you did me an assist, sister.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why he's so powerful.
Wow. I think it's really important that we arm ourselves with this information. So as we transition, I believe that we bring it with us. The information, the knowing, the certainty, the lack of fear for sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm getting a visual, so I'm just going to describe it. I'm seeing the universe and a door. It's like a glowing door, and it's open a crack. The door's open a crack, and light is just flooding out of this door. And there's a face, and I'm assuming it's Danny, saying, "Hey, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here."
Grand entrance. What was he a little bit of a ham, like kind of pouring it on thick?
A lot of energy. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let us know if we're tapping in appropriately, but wow, that was beautiful. I'm gonna go back in there.
I feel a
Oh,
very happy energy, a very
yeah.
vibrant energy, almost elated. Um, it's like a freedom type of feeling.
Yeah.
So Squadio Data MJ, if you're still here, if you can validate any of that, that'd be great. Yeah, and he was singing like "Oh Danny Boy" or the Irish song, I think it is, and I think that
Definitely
he's
Irish.
just he's a little bit of a ham, likes to pour it on thick, and he's just so very happy, so very like supercharged over there, just really just so elated, and just wants to express this really terrific feeling. Just he's really
He has almost
expressing.
he has almost a kid's energy, doesn't he? Because I keep seeing such a delighted little
Feels like
kid.
it. Yeah.
Like just, you know how kids just accept the situation. They just go play with whoever's there.
Yeah.
They they just know how to have fun. That's what I'm feeling from him. That he's like that. He's just so happy for the assist. He's so happy to be over there, and it's like he's a little kid trying to think, what am I going to play with next?
Well, Squadio Data says he was an actor, community players given any opportunity. So he was pouring it on thick and ham for sure.
I have to say this because this got to be him, because I don't say this particular term, but he's saying to you, we were right about most things, don't you know?
Wow.
Don't you know?
I hear him
Oh,
saying, "You did me a solid." I don't know if you ever had that
Oh, that's
expression, "You did me a
interesting.
solid,"
Yeah.
like,
mhm.
Quite the
that is
character. Quite the character.
Yeah.
All
oh,
right.
that is
Wow.
so fun. We are very, very sorry for your loss, but we're so happy that he's so elated and we were able to connect with him and get some validations for you. That's that was really, really very nice of you to share with your brother with us.
Yeah.
And yeah, we could tell he was a little ham. Oh, that's great.
I, for one, would love to know. I bet you and him will have many more messages and stuff. And if, next time you see us, come on and tell us about it. I think it's
Yeah,
going to
that
be
was
a lot
great.
of fun. He's a good guy.
That was great.
Yes. Yes, very powerful, and he's very indebted to you for helping him and giving him that assist. That was very generous of you, and he really does appreciate it. That's great. That's really great.
Oh, how
So,
beautiful.
how are you girls doing?
Those were some pretty amazing reads. I'm feeling like, woo, woo. That was awesome.
Absolutely. Well, I just wanted to say one more time, if anybody is in Facebook and watching us live, you can come on over to the YouTube and participate in the chat. We do already have all of our questions for tonight, and but we'd love to have you come over and say hi. And so we do have another question if you're ready. So I have Pierrette White. She says, "Do I have medicine guides? Because I was told that I come from a background of healers." Interesting.
Okay. I might draw a card.
And while we're doing that, I just wanted to follow up. Squadio Data said, whenever we were able to be together, we were like kids again in love and secrets of our youth.
Oh,
Aw, that's sweet.
really great.
And thank you very much, everybody, for the validations. It really does help us
Yes.
to follow the energy so that
Yes.
we don't, there could be many different Dannys or many different Graces. And it just helps us to link in with them a little bit more. Aw, thanks, Tracy Ralph. She said, awesome reading, girls. And
Thank
I think
you.
I saw Ron Unconditional Love here.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Ron, Unconditional Love Tarot. Thank you for joining us. And the Crone Zones, the Conversations with Ancients. Hi, girls. Thanks for joining us. Aw. She said she loved the Walking into Worlds episode. Aw,
Oh,
thank
great.
you.
All right.
Yeah. And
That's
we have Kara Nicole Berg. So nice to have you join us. Thanks for coming over. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much.
So, Pierrette, I consulted my pendulum because I wasn't getting too many visions, but so I kind of like, does she have medical guides? Does she have 1, 2, 3, 4? And finally I realized I'm asking the wrong questions. You have a collective, a medical collective that works with you. That's when it
Wow.
finally said yes.
Wow.
well. Are you done, Terry? I'm sorry. I didn't want to butt in. I decided I felt led to draw from the Sacred Earth Oracle deck because it felt appropriate for you at this time. And the card I got is yes, you have connection. Isn't that a beautiful card? Oh, I
It
love it.
is.
And I'm just going to take a little piece of this out. Focus on the subtle divine force inside you. Recognize this force in all things, for it is in all things and it is everywhere. Separation from the energy, beauty, grace, and power of the Divine Mother is an illusion. Feel her fertility and everlasting peace inside you. Through her love, Life unfolds with endless blessings. Through you, her love flows out upon the world. And I wouldn't be surprised if that resulted in much healing for those that you work with. And I just think that was a really beautiful message.
Wow.
Yeah, you're connected for sure.
Pirouette, I'm sorry. I am trying to find a question in the chat that somebody is urging me to find. I'm just not able to go back that far right now, but thank you guys for egging me on. I don't know if you can give me a time. I don't think they can see the time though. For Pirouette,
Mhm.
I believe that we have different guides for different roles in our life, different times, different purposes. We have a cooking guide for instance, or a um, artistic guide if we're an artist, or a mothering guide if we're a new mother and we need some guides. So there are different guides that come in and out of our lives throughout our lives that assist us with a task at hand. And I do feel as though there's some sort of like a medicine man or an indigenous healer that is in your soul's lineage, meaning your past life that you um, have experienced. And I believe, I don't know if Terri, if you already said this, that there was a collective. Now I'm seeing that there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing that there is a tribe of them. Now I'm seeing that we are all one. We are all here. Wow. We are all one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They want you to understand the nature of the human body and the way that earth can heal the human body, and that earth is the human body. We eat the fruits of earth and it becomes the human body. If we eat to sustain, then we can also use it to heal.
Wow,
Wow.
that kind of ties into what the card said about the earth, Mother Earth. Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, well, if we could just take a little break and I could interject, pump up the show that Jean was on recently, Walking in Two Worlds, which is a series I'm doing where we're interviewing psychic mediums and talking about what it's like to be a psychic medium. We also answer a lot of questions like, what does it feel like when you feel a presence? Or have you ever had a presence come on you in a public place or an incident? And it's just a wonderful conversation. And Jean was so excellent. And I'm just so happy to have had you on the show. And on Wednesday, April 20th, Susan Lynn will be my next guest. And we'll be excited to give her some questions. And at the end of these shows, you can ask questions that we will answer, but we're not doing mediumship readings, but we're asking questions about your curiosities about spirit, and what it's like to be a psychic medium, or if you've had an experience that you would like us to read about or give you advice about, that perhaps it was something that unknown that you couldn't figure out. And after that is going to be Terri Suzuki. So we've got a great lineup, and I hope that you'll all pop over and enjoy it, because it's really special.
It is. It is really special and it's very exciting. And the chat was so much involved because it was all of us just having like a group discussion. It was
Yeah.
great. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
really, really great.
Great. All
I
right.
think when I was getting started, I would have loved to see a show like that to really find out about how does this all work. And so I loved the show. I watched it.
Well, thanks,
Absolutely.
Terri. We were so happy you were there and supporting us. And also, what is answered too is how you can use these metaphysical skills and practices to benefit you in your everyday life, whether or not you want to be a psychic medium professionally or not. It's a great idea. And we're having a good time, and that's what's important.
Absolutely. Okay, so this is the question that everybody was urging me to put up. And this is Kira Nicole Berg. Thank you for joining us. She said her boyfriend just passed away on February 25th. She did say his name is Thomas on another I saw. And she said, we don't know how he died. He was 31. And then she goes on to say she's had 2 other people pass recently in her life. And I'm so sorry for all your loss, Kira. Kara.
Yes, Kara.
Let's try and connect with Thomas. Thomas, her boyfriend. See if we can get a message. See if we can get any answers. He was 31. I'm just getting the feeling that he slipped away, that it was sort of like he didn't realize that he was going to go. He just slipped away, he told me. He says he is still very connected with you. He is still surrounding you with his energy and his love. Your hearts are still connected.
Wow.
He's sorry that he's caused you so much grief. He did say it was his time. He said that's why it feels like a slip, because it was just meant. It was like an exit point for him. I'm not sure what he means by slipped away. Maybe the only thing that I can connect with that is that he passed in his sleep, because it just seemed like he just slipped away. Kigaru or Terri?
Well, I've got to tell you, it's interesting. Sometimes spirit will, or the guides will tell. I said, no, it's him. Sorry, he's saying it's me. I was instructed to light my candle. So as we first dipped in, I reached over and I lit my candle here. And the first thing I saw was the smoke, and that gave me the feeling of that drifting away, just like you were saying, like drifting away like smoke. But then the next thing I noticed, this candle has twin flames. So he's saying we are twin flames. He's saying now our love burns brighter than ever. That's that's the message.
Wow.
So it's twin flames.
And
now our love burns.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead and I'll tap in again.
I was going to say, I'm not really getting so much a message. It's just, I'm just getting this overwhelming color. From the second I tapped into him, it's oranges and yellows, bright oranges, not deep ones, bright oranges and yellows. And it follows like a flame. Oh, like a flame. Oh my God.
Well, there you go. There it is. That's
okay. Sometimes we're so dense.
It takes us a while to get it.
Okay, he's showing me that flame. He's showing me the oranges and the yellows and the flame between it. You're both part of a flame. Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah. There you go.
Wow. And that's he's going back to that, the twin flames and the lights, and he's saying, now continue to shine your light and know that I'm with you. Don't be weighed down. Don't be weighed down. Keep yourself light. Keep yourself bright. You are surrounded by many on this side who are watching over you. He's saying, rooting for you. I'm right here. I'm near. Oh, it's just a very loving feeling, very loving person. Wow.
It was really special. Thank you, girls. It was really, really very, very special. And Kira, we know that you do miss him, or Kara, I'm sorry, that you do miss him. And we're sending you lots of love and care during this time.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Take care of yourself.
Yes.
And thank you for your question and letting us tap in. So we did just hit the 1 hour mark. Do you want to do maybe one more, or how are you feeling?
Yeah, let's do at least one more.
Sure.
Okay. So we have Blessed 1111. And she would hello, Blessed 1111. Thanks for joining us. We'd like to see you here. She says, I would love a message from my Aunt Adele. Please and thank you, amazing ladies. Thank you, Blessed 1111. Her Aunt Adele. Just think of the singer, right?
I'm getting another sweet and sassy lady. She's kind of like got her hand on her hip, smiling away. I don't know if she was a cook. She's wearing a stylish dress, but with an apron.
A pretend cook.
Well, me, someone who's wearing an apron is a cook, or enjoys cooking, or or enjoys food. Maybe I don't know. Okay, Adele.
So I'm picking up for Adele. I know that she probably didn't speak like this, but this is what she's making me feel like. She's saying, "You got it going on, you rock, girl." She's like she's saying that that you are her inspiration. Like you are very, very special to her, and she's just seeing the way that you are rocking, like the slang term rocking, like rocking it, that she just really thinks that you've got it going on. I can't stop saying these like slang terms. I don't know why.
It's obviously a very hip aunt.
Yeah, I think maybe
sassy.
she was a little hippie-ish.
A little
Maybe.
sass. Yeah.
She just is making me feel like all these slang terms coming in.
Right away, she just flooded my vision with Barbie pink.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, thick Barbie pink, and I'm like, oh wow, this is pink and pretty, and And then right away, they kind of like started small and then came big. She sent me Valentine hearts, you know, those little chalky ones that you eat with the little messages
Oh,
on them.
Cool.
And so I watched them. I wrote them down. The first one said, "Miss you." The
How
second
cute.
one said,
oh.
"Love you."
Oh,
The third one said, "Sweetie." And then it said, the next one said, "Rise." I'm sure we don't usually see those on this. And the last one said, "Kiss." And then I heard, like she.
oh, how cool is that?
Oh my goodness. Wow. I have never seen messages from little conversation hearts before.
Oh, I
That
wonder
is
if that, yeah.
clever woman. I don't know if she had a garden. I'm seeing her holding a handful of fresh cut and pink roses. And they've got like dew on them, right? So I would think that she grew them because of the dew. You don't have that, unless you pick them from the garden. So it's just lovely. She's just smiling and loving and carefree. She's very happy.
I wonder if Rose rings a bell for you. Blessed 1111. Beautiful. That's
Woo.
beautiful. Thank you. That was really very, very, just amazing the way those sweet hearts came
Oh,
through with all the messages on them.
I forgot. The last thing she said, sorry, thank you for reminding me. She says, "I wish you all the sweetness in the world."
oh,
Ah,
perfect.
Thank you. I completely forgot that part.
Aunt Adele is so loving and so
Mhm.
creative and is a beautiful communicator. Wow.
Yeah, clever,
Wow.
very clever.
Very clever.
Yeah,
Very clever.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay. A rose is my spirit guides, she says.
Aw,
Oh, cool.
that's sweet. Thanks for sharing that. Bless
Yeah,
1111.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Excellent. Okay, so I think that is our last question. And I really just had a wonderful time. I really enjoyed doing mediumship and spirit guides
Yeah.
and having so much fun on a Friday night. We were listening backstage to Norman Greenbaum's song "Spirit in the Sky"
Mhm.
before we came on, and we were just talking about some funny experiences that we've had that your loved ones have shown us and expressed to us, and um, we wouldn't be able to do it without you and all of your energy, and we really appreciate you and all of your support for us, and your kindness, your love to one another, and for being here with us on Friday nights. We do go round robin, which means the next time we'll be on one of the other channels, and we'll post that as soon as we have that scheduled. And you will see me and Terri Suzuki, Kigaru Spiritual Journeys with Scott Allen, Spiritual Essence on Sunday. And we will also, this is a whole weekend of lots of fun. So please come back and see us if you missed us. And Scott Allen is saying, hey, he's saying hi, everybody. And he's listening while cooking. Oh, good. And then on Monday, I'm going to be together with Wisdom Seeker Joan, and Kigaru Spiritual Journeys will be back with us at that time as well. We are going to have a powerful spiritual connection weekend. We're so excited and looking forward to seeing all of you with us. Thank you, Terri Suzuki and Terri Lee, for coming and joining us tonight and making it such a fun Friday night. Anything you want to say on closing?
Well, it's a very special weekend, and I just want to say I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting us, and I just am wishing you all a very blessed, happy, peaceful, and fun weekend.
Yeah, I just can't say all of that again, but that's exactly what I would love to have said.
Ditto. Just say ditto.
Remember all your loved ones at the time.
Hey, Kigaru, would you show us that picture of your rose one more time, or your tulip? I'm trying to see if I can do this.
Yeah, so I picked these. Oh, now they're getting a little hot. Yeah, this is one that I grew.
I can't get you to. How do I? Wait 1 second. No.
It's very green and orange.
Maybe there.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Beautiful.
The other ones are kind of falling
Vibrant.
apart right now, but the heat of my lights is getting to them. But this is another one, another plant that's growing out there, very, very pink. And then I planted a bunch of daffodils because daffodils are kind of forever. They come back and come back and come back. And I just got these.
Oh, lovely.
They were just in the same bag, and they were just this one is just so amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is amazing. You are inspiring me. I'm going to have to just plant some for next year now.
Yep. And this is just the little now I can't remember the name, but the little berries. And these are my daughter's favorites. So these have now naturalized all over my yard. They're everywhere.
Oh, they're spreaders.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
So
well,
I just want to mention, if we forgot, to book a reading with these incredibly talented psychic mediums when working with here. Book a reading with Jean, book one with Terri. Really find out a lot more information, a lot more time to have your questions answered.
Yeah. And book one with Terri Lee.
We do. We all do private readings, and we are really very very honored when you ask us to connect to your loved ones and help you on your spiritual journey. And it's amazing. Everyone is more exciting than the last, and just really very, very special to us. So we really appreciate your support in every way. And thanks again to everybody on Facebook for joining us, and all the new subscribers. We thank you very much, and we really enjoyed tonight. So thank you, and good night.
Namaste. Bye.
Good night. Bye.